The folks at Toyota have realized that the maturing Avalon need a brand new makeover, something fresh and revitalizing, and something that would separate them from competitors such as the Ford Taurus as well as the Buick LaCrosse. It was also something that was very necessary in order for them to get a slew of brand new buyers. In order to do that, Toyota enlisted some young designers and had them work very closely with some engineers to ensure that this vehicle didn't mimic the Lexus ES. And in fact, they also added a hybrid to the lineup. 2013 just might mark the year that the Avalon goes mainstream. All right, let's discover what's under the hood when it comes to the 2013 Avalon. We've got a 3.5 V6 engine, which makes 268 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque. The transmission is 6-speed automatic and it's front-wheel drive. When it comes down to the fuel numbers, it ranges for the gas model, it's 21 miles per gallon in the city, 31 on the highway for a respective 25 miles per gallon altogether. When it comes to the hybrid, it's 40 miles per gallon in the city, 39 on the highway for combined 40 mpg. The base gas XLE model begins at $39.90. The hybrid XLE premium starts at $35,555. And for the limited trims, the gas model sells for $39,650 and the hybrid model goes for $41,400. Everyone knows it. The old Avalon was conservative and not sporty in any kind of way, but this is a refreshing take on that vehicle. Bold design was really necessary to turn heads, and in fact I think this vehicle is better looking than the Camry and can stand up to the Lexus ES. With the sportier styling from the get-go, you can tell there's a bolder front fascia and improved stance. The new Avalon also has a fresh double grille, LED panel tail lights, as well as headlamps. Also, to make the vehicle stand out a little more, they've decided to add two brand new colors, including Champagne Mica and Moulin Rouge. When it came to the interior of the Avalon, it was a priority for Toyota. They wanted to be as large as it previously was, but at the same time a little more attractive and engaging. And it is. There's a sense of connection from the driver's point of view to the actual dash and the rest of the interior. Also, when it comes to the roominess of this vehicle, what you have is a vehicle that's larger than the inside of a BMW 5 Series. The rear seating is actually great, a little larger for taller adults, which is something that I really truly appreciate. Also, when it comes to trunk capacity, there's 16 cubic feet, 14 cubic feet within the hybrid. Having driven the Lexus ES, I thought it was a great interior, but now getting into the Avalon, I feel like this is even more premium and it's got a sportier feel. What makes driving this year's Avalon very different from the previous model is that it feels like the cockpit is more driver-oriented, and that's what I really like about this car. You've got three drive modes. First and foremost, the one that I really like is the sport mode, which gives you a little more push and control when it comes to the throttle. Also, at the same time, the steering gets stiffened up a bit. So when it comes to taking corners, you can feel those really tight turns as opposed to having this loose sort of sensation that you would get in the normal mode. And then you've got the eco mode. And essentially, the eco mode is simply what it is. It's about conserving fuel. It's about having a really casual drive. There is some technology that is attractive, such as adaptive cruise control. There's also a pre-collision system that allows the vehicle to come to a full stop in case of an emergency. Overall, when it comes to the drive for the Avalon, it is cozy, it is cushy. You've got some paddle shifters that for when you want to really engage this vehicle in sport mode, you have that ability to do so. Otherwise, it's a very comforting and controllable ride. With the all-new Avalon, Toyota is trying to get the attention and dollars of Gen Xers, as well as try to sell more than 70,000 units over the next year across America, and they just might. For more of this review and others like it, visit autoguide.com.